Good morning, folks. So it is a nice wee quiet morning so far. Just getting the systems ready for the stream here for us. Right, so I'm going to do some Starfield again today, but a bit different. I've been messing about with my ship, and I've done a lot of changes to my ship. Let me just get out of the ship and we'll show you what I've done. Where's the ladder? There we go. Right, so I'm still using the Frontier one, the starter one we had, for the moment. But I have made a few modifications to it, so let's go. So that's what she looks like from the outside. Looks a bit like a mantis in a way. So I've increased the living space in her. I've replaced the engine, added another alleyway up here, and a new docking collar, which is cool. Downstairs I've got my armory. I've got a med bay. And if we go in here, this main corridor here is the only bit that really, well, that bit in the nose cone. The only bits are really the old standard stuff, and obviously the landing gear. We've got a workshop and we've got a crew quarters on the side. I've got tons of cargo space. I need more though, which is always the case. And upgraded the engines. Also got my fuel pods underneath, which is kind of cool. I just noticed that colour is still white. I need to recolour it blue. And also, as you can see, she's got a little bit more guns. Twin rocket launchers, three laser and 2 ballistic, all cannons. So what I'm going to do is head out the ship. Where's the exit? There's it.
If we're planning on staying a while, we could grab a room at the Stone Root Inn.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Okay, Vasco. Right, so what we got here? Charity of the Wolf. I'm not entirely sure where that is. I've been doing a lot of side missions, trying to get my rating up and try to get money up. Money-wise, I'm doing not too bad. I'm sitting with 77,000 credits. But I do have stuff to sell off, and I've done a lot of modifications to the ship. So that's... Oh, that's not going to sell anything there, is it? Shepherds usually has no money left, so...
I'll say right up front that if... Here. Browse to your heart's content.
That's 6,000, okay, so... I can sell some crap to him. I don't need the arc welder. I don't really need these 3 either, the blue guns. I don't use the Kraken, the Rattler, or the Eon. My pistol of choice is the Deadeye. It's not a 6-round mag, but it's packs a fair punch. 75. Sorry, 74 physical, which is what you want. You want to have a good punch. The cutter I need. Coachman I'm not too sure on either. It's 57, so it's a decent damage, but it's only 2-round mag. I don't think you can change the magnet either, so I think I might just get rid of the coachman as well. I'll pick enough of them up. It'd be good if you actually could dismantle the guns. So if I took away the rattler and took it to bits, use them parts on other guns, that'd be really handy. Just sell them. Ship parts. I need to actually remember and put that stuff into the ship. I don't have it on me. Let's nip back to the ship quickly and drop off these ship parts.
Saw your ship come in.
Because they weigh quite a fair bit. Resources. Transfer them to the ship as well. Miscellaneous ship parts. So there you go. They're 10 mass each. So 50 of them a mass is taken up with the ship parts. There you go. A lot lighter now. Whoa. On the ship, I've got tons of stuff. I could probably sell off, but. See all that crap there, that could all get sold. Don't know what that's in the ship, should be a map. Med pack. Now I do have med packs throughout the ship, so when you go into the ship and go to the med bay, there's med packs in the walls, so I don't really need to have them in the main storage for the ship. I need to go and do that in the security post at some point. Is that on Falcon or is that on me? That's on me. I've got a ton of resources in the ship as well. I'm trying to do some more of the crafting side of things so I can actually get leveling up on that. Anyway, let's have a look at what's on it. Okay. It's pretty much a full cargo hauler. That's the shield there. Oh, right, there's a shield grid. And I would be surprised if it's not got a mirror on the other side of it. Nova Galactic. It looks well cool. Sorry. I had thought about buying another ship and just ripping it apart. But look at the money just now. I need to actually sell some, get rid of some stuff and stop tweaking this ship. Because pretty much anytime I dock, I always change something on it. I think it looks really good. It does look the part, but it is more of a home now than anything else. It's more of a flying house.
Word to the one. If you're looking to stay, Stone Root Inn will take care of you.
Right, let's go and do this.
The service is deck in the heart of the sun.
Bank robbery
Low
sounded
house one.
intense.
The odds are the low house is going to be something that's going to get me shot at, so that's why we probably should have brought Sam rather than Sarah. Okay. Right. That guy there got me killed. And he also screwed my reputation with Freestar, so I had to do a restart on that one.
Takes everything I've got to keep the low house open. It still doesn't feel like enough. Got a moment to hear about the low house? It mean a lot to me and to others. We do, but it's for a good cause. The low house is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others. What do you think I'm doing this for my benefit? I'm doing it because once, a long time ago, I was a guest at the Low House. I was the one who needed saving. That's right. And most people want to. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark place and set them on their feet again. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city, but it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need, and I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
Do I help them or do I say screw you?
That's your right. I just hope that if you ever fall on hard times yourself, you find someone more compassionate than you are.
I'm compassionate. Been shot at many times to help you lot.
If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philborn Agricultural Systems fits basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philborn brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philborn what the holdup is, very politely? We buy it at a deep, deep discount, below their costs. I know not everyone approves of Henry getting more into brewing, but I don't care. The whole family has earned my eternal thanks. Not a chance. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
Okay. See if she goes back to a mission and pays me for it. It's like, well, why you give me money? You need money if you get blown hostile thing. Sorry, my watch is digging into me, guys. I need to take that off, actually.
No, I don't got the problem. I'm just the messenger. Yeah? Well, then change the message.
Don't shoot the messenger, change the message. Yeah. 35 frames a second. Closed for repair. Okay. voice.
Too much to ask if we stopped by Laredo Firearms and took a look around?
I'll do it on the way back, yeah, it's fine.
It's true. My husband runs one of the most successful businesses in the Freestar Collective. But I still think we can do better. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Dear me, no, Weston's a fine man. If anything, that's why I want more from him. He could do even greater things, if only he could see that. I'm not some stuck-up teetotaler. My problem with the business is more nuanced. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers.
Sensible.
His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Vilburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? And try to come between Weston and his brother? They'd never allow it. Oh, I've tried to drop hints and make suggestions, but it all falls on deaf ears. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, of course. The company's healthy, and Weston and I live well enough. I'd like to help, you know? I'd like to be a part of things instead of feeling like I'm playing second fiddle. I suppose I
Okay.
should just accept my lot and try to find peace with it.
Heard that quite a lot, that one.
Well, no, not as such. I mean, the business is doing just fine, but it could be doing even better. Those knuckleheads have so much God-given talent, and I just wish they used it better. Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. Right now, it's tailored to Aquila's biomes, allowing wheat to flourish in places it normally couldn't. But if Henry applied himself, who knows where else we could grow IntelliWheat? He may be frustrating, but Henry's the smartest person I've ever met. Just don't tell him that. That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel. Henry bores everyone to tears about how crafting beer is so much more art than science. It's delicate. Surely it wouldn't be too hard to mess it up, right? My husband put his foot down and hasn't risked our core business on this. If Henry loses money here, it'll only be from his pet project. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
Okay, but I need you to also
good business person shouldn't let their... I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
I think I might swap out for Sam then, maybe. Maybe. Actually, hang on a second, let me see what Sarah's got weapon-wise. Because she can handle herself as well a bit.
My brother-in-law
Hey.
just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso.
Dropping off a few choice items?
No, let's see what you're wearing. You got a Grendel. 13 fizz, what have I got on me? I can give you. Ryan's mine. No chance of getting that. Could get a tombstone, I suppose.
To look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
Maybe another time.
I know your type. Freewheeling space ace? Must be nice.
Wasn't expecting to cliff dive today.
Ashtar are sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we only use robots outside the walls.
No. Can't go that way.
Big mistake. You've got nothing. Looks like the last of them.
Use your gun, you dumb bitch.
You've got something for me? Have something for me?
You've got a Grendel in your pocket when you use it.
Goodbye. Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
I know what it is over there. 1.2 kilometers away, so I could go there.
You better quit that. Before you hit something you'll regret.
Jeez, well, that's a lot of thrusters.
You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and safer establishments in Midtown or the core.
Outside the wall, so I just travel back in again. Right. While I'm here, dump off the resources. Um.
Your ship's not half bad.
Another day,
Oh boy.
Been up there, huh? Space.
final frontier.
If we don't get that wheat shipment soon... That is good news. What was the holdup anyway? It's good to know the Filburns are still faithful to the cause. I hate to ask it, but I do need more help.
Surprise, surprise.
Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me.
I can understand that.
A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands.
Should I put that one?
So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. Only if you can do so without ruffling feathers. We need Cartwright and Lance. But if you can, that would be enormously helpful. Once you're done with that, come back to me. Thank you for your time.
Right, should I swap out to Sam then, maybe, because he's a local. Maybe. Although Sarah might have some insight as well, though. Seeing she does all the politics shit. Well, keep her, see if she goes on. Right, so where am I going?
Could I get this?
Hey, what you had done?
Harley walked. He's still running in.
I found you guys on the channel. I'm just doing some Starfield today. I'm going to start doing Starfield maybe Mondays and Fridays. You know, do Hogwarts or something else on the Wednesdays. So we've got more variety.
I've been helping out my mom with
I've been playing this quite a fair bit, so I'm really enjoying it.
But I kind of
That's how
like
I'm doing it just now. But I will start verifying my my diet, shall we say. Also, I'm working on a new Hacker GXP website where I'll get some merch on the go there as well. So it'll be hackergxp.com. There's nothing on it just now, but that'll be getting put through the stream elements as well, so you can see a look.
Aquila City truly is the jewel of the Freestar Collective. Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Okay.
Ah, that'd be Solomon Coe, who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago. That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here, to make sure they know what a special place our city is.
Right, I am going to dump out of this
A
conversation
genuine pleasure talking to you.
and go and get Sam.
I used to get
He's
really
talking
grossed
about
out by
the founding of the city. If he sees Sam, I'm probably going to get more pull with him than I would do with Sarah. Shame you can't just call them. Pretty sure they have
Mother wanted me
communicators
to
in
get
this generation.
cities.
I've got a phone in my pocket. Just give them wee shout. Sam, go and come up to the rock. There you go, done. That'd be a lot easier.
Hello.
Right.
Time to get this ship moving.
No, not yet. Where is Sam's in the bunk? There he is.
I'm working hard,
You need
Captain.
something? I was itching to travel with you again.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, it's not easy if you see what troubles me. Right, Sammy boy, let's get going, buddy.
Greetings, Captain.
Akila's your hometown, you know that well, so let's go milk them for all the penny they can get. Milk it, milk it, milk it. God, I love the milk it. Oh, we start over here because he's closest.
I heard
Loving
Mr.
it.
Wright's going to be looking for an apprentice soon.
Loving it, loving it, loving it. Laredo Firearms. I should have some pull with these guys as well because that's quite a thief.
Meet all
Aquila's
sorts in
one of the
Aquila
oldest
City.
cities in the settled systems.
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here. Oh. So Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Aquila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation. Well, if the Rangers think the Low House needs more help, I'll tell Amira that Laredo is ready to help the community more. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Yes, of course.
Show me the money. The Prime. Ooh. That looks very similar to one I've already got, which is from the V-Stars. Head range. So if you look at this one, the Deadeye looks very similar to the Prime.
Please, let me know if I can be with pleasure.
Let me get back in there again. Right, so weapons. Head Ranger is like my lawgiver. 34. 41. You know what? Long range barrel, recon scope, muzzles. 8,000 credits. 50 cal as well, gee whiz. Make a canoe out of somebody. Right. Sell the lawgiver for 600, jeez oh. And buy the Head Ranger. Okay, so that's them got their donation sorted out. Next. The Trade Authority.
The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually. What brings you to the Trade Authority? I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants and business people and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Aquila City. The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter. Happy to.
Alright, what you got, arsehole? Old ass pistol. Oh, what did I just do there? Oh, okay. It's on 1911. A silencer, nice. Equinox, they're all pretty shit. Novalight, Regulator, Orion. I've got a version of that I'm using. Orion's nice. Laser rifle. Shock Trooper spacesuit. Nice. See, the Mark 1 that I'm wearing just now, which I stole, is going to be far better than what this lot's doing. Give me a reason, punk.
Do you have business with the Trade Authority?
Okay, no.
You have a great day.
You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work. You being here is curious. Not our usual sort of customer.
I'm sorry. So I'll look around and see if there's anything untoward. Gives you an audit of sorts.
Aquila City is bustling. One of the busiest Trade Authority branches in the galaxy.
Right, shift your ass and get past you, I hit you. I don't mind shooting lawman. Except you ain't even a lawman. You're just a punk who doesn't know how to give charity. An arsehole. Stop.
The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here. Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city.
You sound like
As
a
the
pompous
founder himself
twat.
once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile. Ah, that'd be Solomon Coe, who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago. That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here, to make sure they know what a special place our city is. You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown. Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out.
There's a discrepancy there, guys. You said the... what was it? The wall. They call it a stretch now. So I'm guessing they didn't change that voiceover. Why isn't it sitting near the wall? That's because got the fucking ash dust.
You really are new around here, aren't you? Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. There are creatures out there that pose a mortal danger to anyone caught out in the open. Foremost among them is the Ashtar. They're quick, strong, clever, and damn good hunters. I'd tell you more, but you might not sleep so good. Thankfully, the wall keeps them out. Long as you stay on the right side of it, you've got nothing to worry about. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory. Well, from me. Unlike the UC, we don't tax our people to death. The city's budget is very tight, so it forces the community to look after its own. I don't expect an outsider to understand how Aquila City has been run for generations. Are we done? Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanov Manor, and he's the worst. Simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanov family ran out of heirs. There's no wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
Okay.
He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here. I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanov was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashtar overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanovs. The Hassanovs were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Aquila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanov. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Aquila. The call of the stars. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much.
Okay.
And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus. Sahar left no heirs, no instructions.
Oh, it's chilly.
So everything the Hassanovs owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market, so slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right.
Okay.
Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
Okay, okay. Right, let's go and speak to... what's her face first? Yeah, we'll head
Outside
out
the
to
wall,
Ashton.
things get dicey. Hostile are no joke. Even for us.
Okay.
The Cartwrights have been donating to the Low House for generations. And Raisha increased her donations substantially. Very substantially. I don't know what to say. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith. I didn't say that, but I'm not going to correct you. Anne Zara Philborn came by and told me what you did to help her. You fought Ashta, and you didn't even bother to mention it to me. You are... I just don't know what. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm. You more than deserve it. Those credits are from the grateful Philborns, not me. And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one more thing for you to do. But I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intelliwit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
Okay. A good old fallout bug there. Let's stuck to a wall because the pathing doesn't bloody work.
Thank you for saving my husband. Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means.
Mm-hmm.
She does. Whether rain or shine, she's there for us. Always smiling. Always comforting. I didn't believe in saints before I got to Aquila City. But I do now. There is? That makes it all the more meaningful. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Evening, sir.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Right, so where am I going now? So here's Farm. Okay, so it's only about a couple of clicks outside the city. It's fast travel anyway, because I'm a lazy bugger. I'm so lazy, I like to run.
As wonderful as living worlds are,
Oh.
look out for predators. Any scrape you can walk away from is a good one.
Vasco, what? Oh, you brought the ship. You lazy bugger. I wonder why Vasco was there. See, odds are this place has been picked clean by scavengers. Is that off? Metabolic agent, yeah. Big bags of trash. Right.
Yeah, the
You
way
need
you
to put your
handle
gun
it.
on.
Happy to even out the load.
You have guns. Use one of them.
Later.
Okay, she's maybe signed this person, was she?
Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
Right. Where did the blushes go that I just took?
Horse?
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say?
Right.
Have any new books for me? Read any good books lately?
There you go, back to cats. Right. Okay, so where have I go now? So now it's time with Frank. Partially explored.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
No, it's no Vasco.
Hey, you picking up something?
Oh, it's been in here. I should have picked up a cup of tea rather than a bottle of cola. A bottle of amber, sorry. Makes no sense. You live in a big estate and then you move to this. It's basically an evac mod.
Say your prayers, pal. Guns are overrated. This is my favorite part. Woo! Now we're talking. don't need a gun to take you out.
Okay. Don't know why he's got a minigun, but he wants to fist fight them.
Good day, Captain.
Right, where are you?
I don't know about you, but share the wealth, right?
Right. You've got a microgun there. What ammo do you need for it? It's 7.7s. Right, so you don't need to have a lot of ammo for it, just there's 150 rounds for it. Right, so Sam's weapons, drum beat 11mm or 7.7mm for the minigun. Minigun's what is it equipped?
So long.
Right, can we try that again? All the scan data I had beforehand before I died is lost. That's fucking helpful.
Life in all its messy, gooey splendor.
Right.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
so what is it that's up here? So wellish. Oh, there's a bit of spaceship unit there. Kodos. Right, missions. So talk to Elias or talk to Frank Lanson. Where's Frank though? Or to go to Elias? Excuse me. Oh. Ow.
Sorry. Spaceport's always the same. Used to be an actuary.
Right, so let's see where Frank is. Keep an eye on him. Alex, the straight shooter, but the trade authority has its hicks all over. First and foremost, see that our interests are covered. Okay.
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah. Might get some more on the back end. Your casserole sealed the deal.
Don't you need to wait for the contract to be signed?
This ain't the UC. We shook hands and the deal's done. Should have the contract signed tomorrow.
My cousin works for Deimos, and he says the approval process for a big deal can take months.
That's life under the boot for you. Business keeps going this good, and it'll make dealing with these pretentious core jerks worth it. This place will never have a future if everyone's fixated on the past. Aquila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunities, and they practically spit in my face. I'm a senior vice president. Cut my teeth with mineral acquisitions for some of the pricier things we need for the ships. I was really looking forward to having my own region to manage. But now... Me? I did something wrong. Let me explain. So Ron Hope assigns me to Aquila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be a plum assignment. But I need a place to sleep here, so I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred burial site. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless historical manor. That's not on me. That's just the thing, isn't it? It's not really. All the manors on the core were built by the founders. But this isn't some sort of sacred ground, right? It's just housing. And the owners before, some nobody third-tier family. But it's the core. Ha! Like I care. And give them the satisfaction? Ha! Never. Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you have a better day than I've had. I committed the great sin of buying a house. The fact it was in the core is apparently grounds for me to face a firing squad, based on the looks I've been getting. Everyone seems to think the core is some kind of sacred ground, only fit for worthy descendants of the city founders to live in. Well, real estate is real estate. I don't give a damn where it is. The place was for sale, and I bought it. I didn't cheat or do anything wrong. If people don't like it that an outsider bought one of their ancient family residences, then it's their problem and not mine. Who the who? Wait. Hassanov. You mean the family that owned this manor? Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked. I paid good money to live here, and they're the ones trying to cheat me. If you start seeing sense, the offer is open.
It's quite a small house.
Oh, have you met my boyfriend, Frank? My. You aren't from around here, are you?
No. This is what Elias says. He tried to bribe me with the bill there.
I used to get really grossed out by blood, but I'm used to it now.
Can I go in?
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business rather than getting hurt. I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right with him. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core. No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Aquila City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
How much? 2,500? We got 10,000 for that other jerk.
I feel like the ghosts of the Hassanovs are finally at rest. Ah, you must be referring to The Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. That's also where the Council of Governors holds its occasional strategy meetings. As mayor of the city, I have a seat on the council. The Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. They've got the best view of the city. I like to think that means they're always keeping an eye on the rest of us. I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his rangers are up there protecting the Free Star Collective.
Good for you.
You've got a few choices there. The cantina in the Rock is famed throughout the settled systems for serving the best brew that credits can buy. The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem to like it. If you're looking for a quick drink before moving on, give it a try. Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Folks who prefer a venue that's a little more rough and tumble tend to feel at home there. Like I said, lots of options. A genuine pleasure talking to you.
Right, where's the stone house? Because
I've been helping.
actually one of the missions I've got is for there. Beer run. Sabotage the latest batch of Henry's beer. So where's the distillery?
Help my mom with doctor stuff. It's hard sometimes, but I kind of like it.
Or Mr. Crowley. I swear that Galbank branch is cursed.
You really going through with it?
Sheena.
And what if a spacer comes along? The Rangers won't help you out of Free-Star space.
I've been practicing at the firing range. I can hold my own. I've already contacted
sorry about
Priest.
that.
Just waiting to hear back.
Florendo firearms. Right, I'm going to head back to the ship. And I'll probably call it there actually for the stream.
Harley walked stuff.
Actually, I'll go to the ship and sleep. Sorry about the snorting back, guys. I've got a cold now, which is not helping things.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you...
Crew quarters. "24 local hours. Oh,
You're snoring.
don't be an ass.
Captain, greetings.
Hey, Vasco. Increased alcohol content, so that's gonna be a fun one. Stone written.
Your ship's not half bad.
Thank you.
It's tough living here, but live on your own.
I think I got them.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go. We'll go. Just need to find a time.
Kate, hold up.
The mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
Yes. What? So, Henry's new batch. How'd it go over?
Well, Henry delivered a surprise. Sam downed one beer and he was 4 sheets to the wind. And Gladys wanted a whole crate to take home. The lush.
So it's good then?
I took a sip and it is potent. Like, really potent. Good, though.
Let's put it on the board then. I'll see if we can get more.
Excuse me.
I'll ask Henry what the alcohol content is, though. Welcome to the Stone Root Inn, one of Aquila City's oldest and proudest establishments. What can I do for you?
I screwed that one up.
Howdy.
If you're looking to stay, Eloise can
Hey.
handle that. My job's, well, everything else.
If you're hiring, I could really use the work. I'm a propulsion specialist, so I can help you squeeze a bit more juice out of your ship's engines. I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share. Why is that? Yeah, I hope so. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. You got yourself a deal. Well then, goodbye.
So he's a pilot, that's it.
Oh, clap. A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? No more than the average crew person's salary.
Keeping
You should
the
try
inn running
Filburn's
smoothly
beer.
keeps
It's brewed
me
in the
happy.
city, and it ain't bad.
Why is it everywhere in this bloody city has a bedroom in it? How the hell are we going to do that one then? Because that doesn't work.
You did it.
Okay, there must be something here because we wouldn't have a locked door for nothing. Okay, maybe it.
Okay. Hello.
Alright, back to the ship I go then. Actually, I need to go and tell what I said that I screwed up and made this thing more potent and it's going to sell more. um, well. Right, so what else have I got to do? Your hope is built, there was your no. Ground pounder, that's Altair, rough landings. See, I tried his one last time and it screwed my faction up. Because when you go and talk to his, talk to him, you ask you go and talk to somebody else. And then, when you jump into the system to speak to her, there's 3-star guys shooting everywhere. You know, I can take care of myself with 3-star, that's not an issue. My ship's got enough guns on it. But it's just, I don't really want to be shooting these guys I'm working for.
The answer to the question, if your friend jumped off the cliff, would you? No.
Mom and Dad keep telling me to go out and play. I just hope they don't yell at each other too much.
I was so scared.
The worst thing is, I could really see loving it here. We just need a chance. Thank God. I thought the shocking. You were amazing.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
I wouldn't be so certain. Listen, I have not. My family moved here from. Sometimes I just feel. But Simone? And little Liv? I think it's just different. Sorry, you want to talk about anything?
Right, so... Still showing us a mate.
Even after all this time, we're still living hand to mouth. Nothing ever changed. We've been given as much charity as I can... I mean, there's something. Can't say I blame you.
Oh, it's gonna get me fucking
I'm
shot
just
again.
thankful to be alive after that robbery. We've been given... I mean, there's something. Remember? Simone, my wife, has got a cousin. Milena, but she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something. I'm looking for a job. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Aquila City. She clams up the times I've asked. I'm sure she's run afoul of the law somehow. That's kind of how she operates. If you give me and my family a fighting chance... Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure just giving me any...
I don't really want to do this.
You do not want to go outside.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes.
Yep, dusky limbs aren't fun. The person who gets them quite often
You're out here
myself
a lot,
in
right?
life.
Space.
I know that all too well.
Okay, let's all just... We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, you've done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Okay.
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or a space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
Okay, what the hell's your name?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it. Girl comes in here with her big ideas about how we defend our city. No respect for the way we've done things for years. No worries about the possible consequences. And expect us to thank her for making our lives more difficult. I tell you, I've never seen entitlement like that. Well then, you got about as much sense as she does. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason.
Yep.
I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the Ashta kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well. I don't know, some technical mumbo-jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. She expect us to just change up how things work, and I can't abide by it. We've gotten along just fine until now. That's a big if, and I'm not about to do a live test of whatever tech she thinks she got. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Okay. Where'd you go?
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet.
Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you? Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me. I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard, or quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up.
I feel like I just got broadsided by the fine print. Do you know what the hell she just said?
Okay, well, I must need to work on my delivery because I keep having this problem. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me? Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple. I could do it myself, but at this point, I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's that flustered. That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
Yeah, that doesn't make it seem any more fucking... So it's plausible deniability. In other words, someone's gonna look tits up and it's gonna be my fucking fault.
Aquila City's always helping.
People around here think we own it.
I think I want to join Liz. Start a homestead, live that life.
I hope that never happens again.
See if it ends up being that she's going to attract all the cash, the Ashta.
You got some good news, I hope?
It would fucking annoy me.
Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside. I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does. Oh no, I wouldn't think of asking you to do that. I'm gonna hack it, but I need you to get that guard away from it long enough for me to do it.
Let's just not go crazy here. A nice small distraction.
I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something.
Okay.
Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus.
Yeah.
As
Not
soon
getting
as
that.
you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
Yeah, you're gonna get me fucking killed, aren't you?
Never ever go outside the city walls.
Don't you worry. Those walls are solid. Ain't no Ashley getting in here.
What brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot. Is everything all right? Okay, I'm going.
Ecologies are living things. They move, they change. The way we handle Ashta works for now. So we have to be prepared. That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear. Oh, I intend to. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings.
Oh, joy. It's gonna come back and bite me in the ass, isn't it?
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Got one skill.
Might look rough, but the neighborhood safe. Takes some time.
Only this way. Right. I'm going to have to head off, guys, because it's 2 hours. And I need to get some stuff done around the house. Got a notice board to put up in the office so I can get my planning done, get the website sorted out, get some Streamlabs stuff done. So yeah, I got a ton of stuff to do. Not all day to do it because I'm working tonight. And hopefully we'll get everything sorted up. So, sorry, just got a message on my phone there. Get everything set up. Wait for delivery. Cool. Got a couple of things coming from Amazon today. It's going to make things a bit easier in the house. And I just got confirmation that they're on today. Yay! Right.
Anything I can help you? Got anything
Talk
you need
to
to
you.
offload? Trade. Okay, no problem.
Need to change a couple of things in the ship. So, ship builder. I just make that a bit black and make the accent. There we go. So that's a bit coloured, and this bit should be coloured as well. Didn't notice it until loaded back in that it wasn't the same colour. A and then no, it's full on red. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking there's any way of putting more guns in this thing. Or bigger guns. Wait a minute. What are you so... Hang on a second, what grav drive have they got here? Vanguard Recon, so what have I got? I already have that in place just now. So what's 12, 18, 52? So it's most powerful I can get in this. That's okay. Landing gears, that's fine. Engines, already upgraded them. Got the 2010s in the back, the big fat boys. Then I've got the 1020s down the bottom here. Docker, it's on the top there. Cockpit. I'm not the one to change the cockpit. No, I want to see. Okay, landing bay. Weapons. Right, so these are K-22 cannons. K-20, sorry. So 3.4, 18.7. Autocannons. Are they? Suppressor, your lasers. Railgun. Trying to come back saying you can't use it because it's got too many different kinds of weaponry. Here's a class B as well, doesn't help things. Wait a minute, what missile launchers are these? Atlo missile launcher 2070s, 270s. 270B. So, what's the error now? Oh yeah, class B, that's why. No, don't want that. Weapons. Should be an option for usable, rather than just piling it all in. Right, so they're class C's, class B's, class A's. Railgun, electron beam, auto projector. Okay. Right, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because A, I'm busting for P, and B, I need to go and get stuff done. I will catch you all later on. So enjoy your day, and as I say, I'll see you on Monday for a stream. Probably going to do Hogwarts on Monday, I think. I'll see how things go. But I'll catch you later on. Have a good day.